Inside Sparks Middle School in Nevada yesterday after a 12-year-old boy opens fire with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun he'd brought from home.
Teacher down in the playground. They have one victim in the cafeteria, one in the hall.
Moments after the boy, dressed in a school uniform, shot one of his classmates in the shoulder on the playground, teacher Michael Lansbury approached him, trying to get the student to put the gun down. The boy fatally shot Lansbury in the chest, then shot another student before the 12-year-old took his own life.
Mr. Lansbury, heroic actions by stepping towards the shooter allowed time for other students on that playground area to flee the area.
This girl ran to help Lansbury even as shots were being fired.
As a teacher, he kind of needs help. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. We heard a gunshot and then people started running and screaming, so I started running.
Lansbury was 45, a former Marine and an Air National Guardsman who had served in Afghanistan. He was popular with students, a devoted husband and father to his stepdaughters. His family says they are overwhelmed by the outpouring of support.
To me, that tells me that he touched somebody's heart, and that means a lot.
The boy with the gun never made it inside the school, but did shoot those two students. One was wounded in the shoulder, as we said in the report, the other in the stomach. Both are said to be in stable condition at last report. Now, classes have been canceled for the rest of the week. Live in the Satellite Center, Chris Van Cleve, ABC 7 News.
I also want to know if he was acting alone. That's one of the other things. So that's one of the, if while they're conducting an investigation, I think that's probably why he decided to go ahead and shut all the schools down, just out of abundance of caution, in case this kid was not acting by himself. So I think, again, just out of an abundance of caution, while they sort things out, while they have an active crime scene there at the high school, they decide to just close all the schools.
We've just been seeing so much violence taking place in schools across the country. This one, I don't know, maybe it's particularly striking since it seems to be so planned and targeted. No one saw school wasn't in session. I mean, I'm trying to get at that.
Yeah, it does. And we don't know the relationship also between this 14-year-old and the 24-year-old victim, the math teacher. We don't know their relationship right now. But you're right, Carol. We're seeing so many of these incidents in schools. Is it because of social media? I think it's just because, there's so many incidents happening. We just had the one in Nevada. In fact, I was just in Philadelphia last week at the International Association of Chiefs of Police conference, and this is one of the issues that they're dealing with is violence in schools, actor-shooter situations. So, we keep seeing this, and hopefully we're going to see, see some of this not happen anymore, but you never know. It just seems every day there's something new. But the main thing in this particular case, Carol, I think, is finding out what the relationship was between this 14-year-old student and the math teacher, and if this student was acting alone.
Lots of unanswered questions this morning. Mike Brooks, thank you so much for joining us. And just to recap, if you just joined us, 24-year-old Colleen Ritzer, she's a math teacher at Danvers High School. That's near Boston. She was found dead behind the high school. Police also say they found blood in a second-floor bathroom inside the school. They've placed under arrest a 14-year-old student, and since that student is a juvenile, they are not releasing his name. And as you heard Mike Brooks say, we don't know the relationship between the 14-year-old and this 24-year-old teacher. We don't know if he was in her class. We don't know anything. So we're trying to find out more information for you. Susan Candiotti is on the case. When we get more information, of course, we'll pass it along to you.